talk about three aspects that leaders and managers need to focus on more or do slightly differently if they are to succeed in the current environment. The first one is hands-on problem solving. Now, the days of being only people managers and solving problems by enabling others and delegating more are gone. As a leader, as a manager, you will also be expected to be a thought leader, a hands-on individual contributor owning a particular problem space. Now, I have encountered a lot of leaders and managers and tried to coach some of them who are habituated towards the previous model, and unless they pivot to be hands-on problem solvers, I think they're going to struggle in the current operating models within tech. The second one is doing more with less. Now, hyper growth that tech experienced over the last few years essentially meant that the default solution towards getting more things done was to throw more people at problems. Now, that is never a scalable way to do it, but we all have, we all got away by doing it. That's no longer going to work, especially with CEOs talking about efficiencies being multi-year long themes while still setting ambitious goals. Doing more with less is going to be a mantra that every leader needs to adopt and fundamentally work towards, absolutely imbibing that into their day-to-day operations. I am going to talk a little bit about what does doing more with less look like with practical examples and some actionable tips or suggestions in my next video. The third thing is the ability to lead across. Now, what we saw in the past is leaders have done a phenomenal job in terms of up-leveling their teams and navigating their teams to success. In the current situation and in future, where businesses are talking about different operating models altogether, it is going to mean that there is going to be a lot of reprioritization and there is going to be quite a bit of reorganization coming your way if it already hasn't. So this means there is going to be a lot of chaos, there are going to be gaps, there are going to be cracks through which things will fall, and a successful leader will be one who will not only manage and lead their own teams through this, but also lead the cross-functional stakeholders and the cross-functional teams through such challenges. And that might mean defining what does joint success look like, what does that goal translate, how do you quantify it, what's going to be the new operating structure or the RACI, because the previous one is more likely than not going to make any sense or is probably not going to be as applicable as it used to be. And then really thinking about how you all collectively hit success and hit your goals while having lesser resources at your disposal.